From a madman destroying properties worth $9 million with a tank-like bulldozer to an actual tank hijacking, these are some insane instances of suspects hijacking vehicles. Starting with Colorado's Marvin John Heemeyer. Life went on as usual in the quiet town of Granby, Colorado, but beneath the surface, tensions simmered. Marvin John Heemeyer, a seemingly ordinary muffler repair shop owner, harbored deep grudges against the town officials, neighbors, and businesses of Granby.
The bulldozer went crazy.
Over 18 months in secret, he meticulously armored a Komatsu D355A bulldozer, turning it into a formidable machine of destruction. 2 sheets of half-inch steel plating with a layer of concrete in between. Inside his cockpit are 2 assault rifles, lots of ammo, and video monitors to help him see where he's going. On that fateful day, the town of Granby found itself under siege by an unstoppable force, an armored bulldozer driven by a man consumed by vengeance. With the town gripped by fear, law enforcement scrambled to stop the unstoppable. But Marv Heemeyer's creation proved impervious to their efforts.
Pier 43, we've had automatic weapon fire come from the bulldozer.
Armed with assault rifles and a fortress-like cockpit, Heemeyer defied all attempts to bring him down. And then, as suddenly as it began, the rampage ended. The bulldozer grinds to a halt under the rubble of a steel building. Its engine has called it quits. Marv Heemmeyer, sealed inside his fortress, took his own life, leaving behind a town in shock and devastation. Marv Heemmeyer would live on as a cautionary tale of unchecked anger and the destructive power of vengeance. In the end, the true cost of Marv Heemeyer's vendetta was approximately $9 million. But in our next case, a man named Sean Nelson hijacked an actual tank. It was a frightening scene.
It was trying to kill us.
A man who reportedly had emotional and financial problems got a hold of an army tank on May 17, 1995, and took it on a wild ride through the streets of San Diego, crushing everything in his path. 34-year-old Sean Nelson had been a tank crewman in the Army. Nelson stole the M60 tank, 58 tons of war machine, from a National Guard armory. The gate was open. He broke into 3 locked tanks, unable to start the first 2. He was overlooked, until he rumbled away in the third. Luckily, there was no ammunition in the tank, but Nelson left a trail of crushed cars, broken utility poles, and gushing fire hydrants. Throughout all of the chaos, somehow he did not seriously hurt anyone before getting hung up on a freeway barrier. The police managed to open a hatch as Nelson maneuvered in an attempt to free the tank. Refusing to surrender and not knowing if he had a weapon, police shot and killed him. On March 3, 2018, Tulsa officers pulled over 36-year-old Angie Frost for driving a stolen car. She quickly denied any wrongdoing and told the cops that the car belonged to her friend Steven and she had only borrowed it.
I steal this vehicle.
How long has Steven had it?
He picked me up today.
Have you seen him in it before?
Yes.
How long have you since the first time you've seen him in it?
Well, the first time I've seen him in it, I'd say it was about a month.
Okay. Do you know how he got it?
No, he bought it.
Do you know that, or you think just assuming it?
I'm assuming it. He's never lied to me.
The fact is that Angie is in a stolen vehicle. She is put in cuffs and will have to plead her case in court. When the officer tells her what will happen next, she reveals that she has already been to prison and can't go back again. She also begins to cry, but her tears don't seem all too convincing to the officer.
Stolen vehicle, if he did steal it, you're in a stolen vehicle, which is the problem. But if you didn't steal it, then that'll come out in court.
No, you don't understand.
What don't I understand?
The reason why I work with the police,
Yeah.
like over on 11th and Garnett, and the counterfeiting,
Yeah.
I work with them on it because if I go back to jail again, then that means prison 4 years. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay,
I live
listen.
right up the road and
So,
I didn't steal this car.
Calm down. If we can find out that Steven stole it, then and you in it without knowing it, then it'll come out in court.
You don't understand. I can't afford a lawyer. My numbers are on that. I don't. Please, I didn't steal it. I didn't. I swear on my life I didn't steal it. Can I please call somebody, please?
As Angie is grilled further, she visibly struggles to come up with a convincing story. Her tears also keep coming back, making it hard for the cops to keep a serious demeanor.
All right, so here's the deal. Who's Steven to you?
Well, he used to be a friend, but obviously I'm rethinking the whole friendship thing.
Then we're going to one of the back.
All right.
Then we're going
Well,
to one
Steven
of the back.
took the vehicle without permission. Okay? It was reported as stolen. Okay?
Oh,
So you're in possession of it.
I didn't know. Please.
Not to mention your driving status is flagged. You're not even supposed to be driving, so you're going to jail.
Please, is there anything I can do? I work with them. Please, I work with them on 11 things Arnett with murders and the whole prostitution thing. The Secret Service with the counterfeiting. Please, I told this officer where you can get paper tags and all that stuff. I will work with you guys.
You know what?
I didn't know
You know
it
what?
was stolen.
She is soon placed in the passenger side of the patrol car as the officers discuss the details of the case.
Well, have a seat in my car. It's a bad day to borrow a car.
So is that a UUMV?
Little did they know that their suspect had other plans on her mind.
What is she doing?
Try to steal your car.
Stop! Stop!
While the officers were outside talking, the suspect managed to slip her handcuffs to her front and move to the driver's seat. She then locked the doors and drove off right in front of the police.
David 104-10-4, she did. David 104. David 104.
Yeah, she just bailed out on.
With one officer in pursuit, the handcuffed suspect took the vehicle over 90 miles per hour. She eventually slowed down near an apartment complex, where she jumped out of the car and was chased down.
Where'd she go? Is that her right there? There she is.
Come here now!
Get on the ground! Put your hands over your head. Put your hands over your head. Somebody answer her head so we can put.
Angie Frost was sentenced to 3 years in prison for larceny and other related charges. If you thought this was a surprise for the cops, wait till you hear how a 15-year-old hijacked a school bus and took officers on a wild chase. 2. Bus hijacked. It happened on March 23rd in Fort Bend County, Texas. At around 9:45 p.m., officers got a call about a school bus driving recklessly on the road. The driver was a 15-year-old boy who had stolen the vehicle from a local church school and taken off.
Okay, do we know if there's kids on board the bus or not?
I believe so.
I need permission to pursue this bus from the supervisor.
Anyway, we'll start it.
Buses all over the roadway.
Police vehicles pursued the school bus that was swerving all over the highway as the underage driver was driving with no lights on and had no control of the vehicle.
The bus is refusing to stop. Driver with no lights on, and it looks to be like he's a young white male, possibly 16 years old, and now myself and other deputies were in pursuit of him.
He was moving on to grass banks and threatened the oncoming traffic. It was so reckless that the back door flew open, and police caught a glimpse of the young suspect who was looking back at the chasing police party.
That's clear. Staying on 99 going into oncoming traffic.
Alright, he's back on the right side of the road. We're continuing 99 northbound.
After an intense pursuit, the bus finally rammed into police vehicles before coming to a stop.
Just crashed down into a unit.
Officers immediately surrounded the school bus, pointing guns at the teenager, who was then pinned to the ground and handcuffed. He was charged with evading and aggravated assault on a peace officer for crashing into a patrol unit. However, the pastor who owned the bus refused to press charges. Despite the chase, this was far from the most insane hijacking attempts caught by police. One Columbus man was caught attempting to hijack a train. 3. Train. On June 7, 2023, Columbus officers responded to a strange call telling them that a man was trying to hijack a train using a hammer.
Through the East Main Street and South Nelson Road, there's a subject that was laying on the tracks, and as the train approached, they were able to get stopped. The person has then started throwing rocks, busted the windows out of the engine, and is now climbed on top and is sitting on top of the engine.
The first officer arrives at the scene and tries to make sense of the situation.
Drop it now! Drop it! Drop the fucking hammer! Now! Drop it! Drop it! Drop all of it! Drop it on the ground! Everything on you now! Drop it all! Drop all of it! No! Drop it down! Drop it down!
What you gonna do? You gonna kill me? I'm Jesus. Don't kill Jesus.
Drop it down, sir.
You believe? Pray in front of me now and I hand it to you.
No, drop it down.
What is you? A Ku Klux Klan, nigga.
We have MCR.
When faced with a hijacking situation, the responding officers often try to get the motive behind the act. So far, the suspect has given no clues. Surely he isn't up there to preach the word of God. Reading the suspect's body language, the officer calls MCR, or the Mobile Crisis Response Unit, in which police officers and public health clinicians work together to de-escalate crises.
Hey, get a taser out. Come down, sir. Come down. Come down. Come down. I'm not playing with games with you, buddy. Right now you are. Put the flares down. Put the flares down. Put the flares down. And put your hands out.
I don't gotta do nothing. You say you're not doing nothing. Just kill me now. While I'm not doing nothing.
The suspect seems very proud of, quote, single-handedly hijacking the train. He still claims that he is not a threat and should not be shot at. He then jumps back inside the cabin, adding to the officer's worries.
Don't go in there, sir. No.
Train hijacker.
Hey, come out again, bud. What? I don't know what the fuck he has, dude. Yeah, but if he's lighting them. Open it up.
One of the problems that the officers could have faced was if the suspect tried to start the train and move it along the tracks. However, the rail crew had managed to shut the door to the engine room and then disconnected the reverser to make sure that the train could not move in the event of a hijacking. So the only thing left to do now is to get the hijacker out of the cabin and arrest him.
All right. Let me see your... It's a flare. Hey, what's up, man? Let me see your hands.
Give me your gun.
Okay, let's go.
Don't here. Get the fuck out. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Please. Don't kill me. Please, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Please, don't
search. That's what we're going to do.
Got him. I'm lying. This is a publicity stunt. For the world, we're listening. Muslims, we're not evil. Christians, we both right. We believe in Jesus. Why we despise him? Several people get down. No. But I know. Get a hold of him. Get a hold of him. Don't move. Put a police officer off. Alright. We're all. This is gonna be. Wait. I just don't.
Just how do we get him down?
If I don't move.
We hand him down. Is there an officer down there?
Stop.
He's gone.
Alright,
we got stairs over here.
Hang on. We're gonna have to pass him down. We're gonna have to hand him down. Cuff my leg. Just don't kill me.
Walk around this way.
Put your vehicle.
You gonna do that, or you wanna take
Who do you want to be the president? Trump or who? Let's pick. Who's the sheriff of Columbus Police? We're gonna pick. Or else ICE is gonna blow the...
The suspect was ultimately detained, and it also became quite clear during this confrontation that he was dealing with some sort of mental illness. Hijacking a train is wild, but so is crashing into an airport and taking over a private jet. Private jet. On November 11th, 2023, law enforcement officers in La Crosse, Wisconsin, responded to a shoplifting incident at a local gas station.
Hi, Josh.
Hello, how are you?
Kim got his license plate. Basically what happened is he came in, he wanted to buy 2 cartons of cigarettes. And I said, can I see your ID? Because he looked younger. I didn't recognize him. He goes, I don't have my ID. I'm like, I'm sorry, I cannot sell them to you. And he's like, I'll do anything. What do you want? How much is it going to cost? What do you want? I said, I can't sell them to you. He like grabbed them from my hands and took off running out the door. So I started chasing him, and then I'm like, crap, I'm not supposed to do that. The adrenaline was flowing, and so I said, I'm calling the cops. Well, then Tony said he did drop a $100 bill out there. I can bring them up on video. It's not $100.
I have no idea what they cost.
It's like $200.
The suspect, who had taken off with 2 cartons of cigarettes, was 31-year-old Cody Anderson from Idaho. The officer then asked for more information. Little did he know, this would come in handy during the insane sequence of events he was to encounter later on.
Do you have any video of the guy?
Yeah. Larry's reaching for the cigarettes. Mary grabbed them. There we go. Chase after him.
I'll see if I can identify him and, have him come back and pay for the rest. And
okay.
Still charge him, whatever. But
okay. All right. Thanks, Josh.
Just as the officer was investigating this minor infraction, he got a call to respond to a much more serious situation.
Would you be able to clear to assist at Colgan here? They have a person driving in a car on this trip, possibly intoxicated.
10-4. I'll call you later. Somebody driving on the airport, I guess.
Someone had breached security at a nearby landing strip and got control of a private jet. That someone was once again Cody. He had crashed his truck through a secure gate at La Crosse Regional Airport, threatened an employee with a knife, and was somehow ready for takeoff in the presence of a few crew members. The officer arrived at the scene and immediately put 2 and 2 together.
I don't know what just happened. He just got on top of the jet. He closed the door. He did brandish a knife at me.
He got on the jet?
He got on the jet.
904, I copied that. He also did display a knife. And I believe he's going to be my theft suspect from Quick Trip. Hey, sir?
Airplane's ready to start.
Okay.
Ready? I can hit the door one time.
Well, let's wait. So we get enough people here. Well, he's got a knife.
Somebody else is on a plane? No, but he has access and he has it powered up. Can you shut it off from here?
The officer then spotted Cody in the cockpit with his knife up, so he asked the crew to open the door from the outside. What followed was a strange tirade from the suspect. He had some bizarre demands from the officers, some strange threats, and some very interesting one-liners.
Right through it. He actually just sold 2 cartons. He's up in the window.
Come out.
He's putting it on. Hey,
open the door.
Open the door.
Open the door. Come out. Come out. Grab it now.
Get out now.
I'm going to beanbag him.
Get out now.
Open it again. I'm going to beanbag him. Come out.
I don't have another cartridge.
Come out now. Show me your hands.
You have another taser cartridge?
Show me your hands now. Come here.
Show me your birthmark.
Cross, police, show me your hands now.
I'll take lethal cover.
Let's move this way. Move this way so we don't cross.
You got lethal?
Police department, come out now.
I can't see him from there.
Come on, with your hands up. Do it now.
Taser and OC deployed. He's still in the plane, refusing to come out. He's got it turned on, displaying the knife. Let's just wait it.
Police car, come on now!
I will cut you. I am a suicide bomber.
You're under arrest, come out!
Allah Akbar.
There's no vehicle button.
904, he's saying Allah Akbar and that he's a suicide bomber.
Come on with your hands up, do it now, sir! Just want to talk and see what's going on, come on!
Wait for my entire life.
Alright, come down here and we'll talk, okay?
I'm gonna cut my wrist. Sir, step up.
From this initial interaction, the cops can deduce that their suspect is most probably not in a stable state of mind. They had already spotted Cody and could have used lethal force since he had been making violent threats. However, the officers refrain from the extreme. Even if their suspect is unstable, they have to make sure that he is not a threat. So the officers start to negotiate to get the knife out of Cody's hands.
Hey, what's your name, sir? Bobby? Police department, can you step out, sir? We just want to help you out, come on.
Wait, gas or something. He's in there barricaded with a knife on him.
Can you step out and talk to us, please? Drop the knife.
He's got the knife in his right hand.
Drop the knife.
Left hand. Left hand.
Sir.
We don't want to hurt you. Just come out. We want to talk. No one wants to hurt you.
Sir, drop the knife and come out. Sir.
If you shut the door, fucking
sir.
pilot, I won't blow it up here.
If he moves across that door, bag him.
Why don't you step in the car and we'll talk, okay? What's your name, bud?
Okay. Bag him again, bag him again, bag him again. Did he drop the knife? I can't see it.
I can't tell.
No, it's still in his hand, still in his hand.
Drop the knife!
Cody, just come out, man.
Sir, come out, you won't be hurt.
Just come out, we don't want to hurt you. He's to the right. Yeah, when he crossed the door, he beanbagged him, hit him good, but he still got the knife. He's been tased and OC'd and he's still refusing.
Is it Cody?
Yeah, you can see his reflection right there.
Cody, come out!
Not like a hunting knife, probably an 8-inch blade, straight blade. We're not gonna hurt you if you come out with your hands up, nothing in them. We'll get you help. Come on out, Cody. Nobody wants to hurt you.
I just want you to come out with your hands up. You gotta drop the knife and come out with your hands up.
They can only keep the door open, but he can put the sliders thing if that door closes, if you knew how. That's what they said. Nobody else on the plane.
Cody, I need you to comply.
I don't think there's any other.
Come out with your hands up, please. No knives.
Can you see if there's any other door inside that?
Cody, what's going on?
He did say that you got in there and activated the batteries right away, so
people, okay? Come outside, we'll talk about this, we'll get you the help you need. Cody!
We're not gonna shoot you if you come out. Show us your hands first. Come out.
Is there any other access?
Drop that knife by the stairway so we see you don't have it, and then put your hands up. Cody, just slowly show us your hands and step out. We'll get you help, buddy. Nobody wants to hurt you.
The officers finally succeed in disarming Cody, who willingly throws the knife out and agrees to surrender. But this will not be the end of his antics.
Hands empty, Cody. Just step out here. We will not shoot you. We will not hurt you. If you come out with your hands up, empty. Thank you.
You just threw something else too. Yeah.
It's on the top step. All right, let's see your hands, buddy, and just walk out.
At this point, a Bearcat, a military-like vehicle, is parked in front of the plane so that it couldn't take off.
Buddy, okay?
The Bearcat armored vehicle then arrived and was positioned in front of the plane to prevent it from taking off.
Come on, sir.
The officers then turn their attention to getting Cody off the plane. They hit him with some more non-lethals, but after initially seeming to obey the orders, Cody issued some more threats.
Come on out. I can't let you take it, but we can get you to a bathroom. We can have you come down here, and then we can get you to a bathroom. I can tell you that. There's one right in the hangar. Well, we can only back up if you're starting to come out, though, bud. Come on, you're not moving, man.
Because I got shot in my leg.
Okay, well, we'll get you some help for that, but we gotta have you move if we move, okay? Come to the top of the stairs. Come to the top.
Up, and I'll give you the bomb.
Okay, come to the top of the stairs.
No.
Come on.
No.
We're back pretty far, man.
Back off, and I'll give you the bomb.
Well, we backed up, and you didn't come to the stairs.
You're still with the range of the C4, so you didn't really get
Okay, you can't back off that far. We'll take 2 more steps back if you come to the top of the stairs. Okay, Cody, we're gonna throw you a little camera to look at, okay? You can talk to it. All right, it's gonna be right in the middle here.
According to the staff here, there's not anybody else.
Cody.
Hearing the threats, his truck was searched, and it turned up stun guns, knives, and a .40 caliber.
My truck was quickly searched, revealing knives, a stun gun, and .40 caliber ammunition, but no explosives.
That's some bullets in this.
About 11 days before this,
the officers have also got information on his last arrest, not so long ago.
Really? They hooked him for OWI a couple weeks ago. Oh. He's been sitting. He's been postponed. For what? Crashing? Other guy. He was doing like burnouts in some farmer's field.
Back at the plane, Cody was still struggling to make up his mind over what he wanted to do next.
Tarmac.
That's what initially came out, then it came in that he's running on tarmac, and then it's going towards the gate.
Alright, Cody, back up. Said 30 feet, I'm 30 feet.
Yeah, down onto the sides of the shoes out of the way. I don't want a gun on me.
No one's gonna have you. No one's gonna shoot you. Cody, we backed up like you asked. It's just me and my partners up here right now. You can still see what? Yeah, well, there are gonna be guns when you come out here, man, but no one's gonna shoot you. Cody, like I said, we haven't come in, but the camera's gotta stay in there. Cody, the camera's gotta stay in there.
He's my retail theft suspect in the quick trip. Stole 2 cartons of cigarettes. They didn't give it to him, sell it to him because he didn't have an ID. So he stole them out of the lady's hands, ran out, threw them in his truck, put a $100 bill on the ledge. It was worth like $200, and then left.
At least he put something down there.
I thought that counts.
Yeah, maybe just a municipal citation.
He literally like took them out of the clerk's hands and ran out. Why don't we put Zeus and let him to send us? Do you think?
It was perfect as his head's all the way up against
his leg is laying right there. Yeah, he hasn't. All these negotiations, he hasn't done anything.
Like the agency at this point, we're starting to lose out on it because we've taken away the ability for the planes to move. We've taken away a lot of different things. Right now, it's just kind of like a waiting game.
Apparently,
they didn't wait long. Seeing that Cody was not willing to get off the plane, the cops decided to move in, and they had their suspect in custody before long.
Keep your hands visible from me, okay? We don't want to hurt you, okay? Stand up for me. Stand up.
Fight.
Come on, take it out. Right here. You gotta stabilize. All right, good.
A search of the plane did not turn up any explosives, however, they did find something else.
Clear the rest quick.
Is that a bed?
Cigarettes here. There's my stolen cigarettes.
Yep.
Found my stolen cigarettes. He's my suspect in my cigarette theft case too.
I agree. There you go.
You guys check for taser probes too?
No, not yet. I don't know where they're at. Taser probes?
I don't know if they hit him or not.
I just got a pepper spray shot.
Cody Anderson was taken to jail and presented in the La Crosse County Court. His bond was set at $500,000 as he was charged with attempted armed carjacking, making terrorist threats, and a bomb scare. He was later found not guilty because of mental disease or defect, and the court ordered an evaluation by the Department of Health Services. If this is shocking to you, wait till you hear about Joshua Yabut, who is an Afghan war veteran.
Get down.
I don't know.
With sirens blaring, it was a 75-mile chase involving the getaway vehicle, an M5 Sun 77 armored personnel carrier stolen from Fort Pickett, Virginia. The vehicle was traveling at 40 miles per hour, prompting witnesses to do a double take. Inside the unarmed APC, police discovered First Lieutenant Joshua Yabut, who had his gun but no ammo. Lieutenant Yabut is an Afghan war veteran who was at his yearly routine training when he suddenly drove away in the APC. The chase ended just before 10 p.m. in downtown Richmond when the APC came to a stop. Yabut was tased and surrendered. He was charged with driving under the influence of drugs and eluding police. The APC was returned undamaged to the National Guard. If you enjoyed this video, watch this video next and make sure you subscribe to this channel for more from the world of law and crime.